I'd like to spend a couple of minutes and talk to those of you considering entering into a blended family situation. There's a huge misconception adults have when entering into a blended family, that once they're a family, everything will fall into place and love will conquer all. Another misconception is that opinions and influences outside of the immediate family will stay as just that, outside, or that the new family unit will function similar to the way the original family did. Another big oversight is that allowances are not made for pre-existing relationships that also expect to function as they did, such as parent access and say in children's affairs. Add to that the additional grandparents, aunts and uncles, etc., you get the picture. Now that we've looked at a couple of misconceptions about what we think may happen, let's take a look at some things we may not have considered. First of all, there are several more family members coming into the new family, where long-standing relationships make it very difficult to integrate into for newcomers. Children's birth orders suffer an upheaval, resulting in a rearrangement in the pecking order. What about those that now have to share a room? Another biggie is loyalties towards a biological parent or favoritism towards a child can cause huge difficulties for new relationships to develop between new step-parents, step-children, and or step-siblings. Issues of unresolved pain, unforgiveness, lack of closure, and grief can be another huge roadblock to relationships as people close themselves off for protection from further hurt. And lastly, the guilt complex. Biological parents commonly have this. It causes them to overcompensate for their children's pain in material ways. This can actually cause unforeseen damage in multiple ways. It usually backfires on the parent and causes the child to resent them even more while playing one parent against the other, as it's usually one parent feeling resentful because they can't financially keep up, or resentful because they can't stop it when they see what's happening between the lines. Do you see your family in any of these examples? Is it unsettling to know that this is just the tip of the iceberg? It's no wonder that statistics say that an average of 75% of second and subsequent marriages fail, and I have seen statistics as high as 80%. It's very difficult to navigate your way through a blended family scenario, let alone help the other members as well. Everyone is trying to find their fit in the new family, but from their own perspective. Don't enter into this thinking that certain things won't happen. Chances are they will, but knowing how to handle a problem is much easier when you know the productive way to handle it before it actually happens. Just because pain ruled the past doesn't mean it has to be a part of your future, but knowledge, careful planning, coupled with a lot of grace and understanding, can be fertile ground for deep roots to grow in your children's new family, their very own. Contact me for information on individual couple counseling or upcoming courses. I'd love to see you there.